Join us at the Pahrump Nugget Hotel and Casino with the #1 gaming experience and entertainment. The Pahrump Nugget has the #1 dining experience at Stockman Steakhouse, Golden Harvest Cafe, and the Gold Miners Buffet. Come get your game on at the Pahrump Nugget Hotel and Casino.
Today's news is brought to you in part by Dr. George Leeks, Pahrumps optometrist since 1990, offering full-spectrum eye care for children and adults. Call today, 727-8300.
Welcome back to News 46. Let's join Jennifer Moots with your entertainment this week.
A new exhibition is being opened in Hong Kong for the Kung Fu legend and actor Bruce Lee. Hong Kong is where Lee spent his childhood and became a martial arts film star. The museum is being launched to celebrate the man and commemorate the 40th anniversary of his death. It is called Bruce Lee Kung Fu Art Life. The Hong Kong Heritage Museum plans to open it up to the public on July 20th, which is exactly 40 years after his death. It will run for 5 years. Lee died on July 20th, 1973, at the age of 32 years old. Lee died after having a reaction to pain medication. The exhibition gathers more than 600 items related to Lee from collectors and various institutions, including more than 400 from the Bruce Lee Foundation, the largest number of artifacts the foundation has ever lent out. The Federation of Hong Kong Filmmakers has produced a 75-minute documentary, The Brilliant Life of Bruce Lee, which will be screened in the museum. Pierce Brosnan's daughter, Charlotte, died of ovarian cancer this past week. The 41-year-old left behind her husband, 2 children, and her brother. Brosnan said in a statement that Charlotte fought her cancer with grace, humanity, courage, and dignity. Our hearts are heavy with the loss of our beautiful dear girl. We pray for her, and that the cure for this wretched disease will be close at hand soon. Charlotte's mother, Cassandra Harris, was Brosnan's first wife and also died of ovarian cancer. Bert Stern, a commercial photographer best known for his last sitting images of Marilyn Monroe, has died in New York City. He was 83 years old. He died on Wednesday at his Manhattan home. The death was confirmed by filmmaker Shannon Lawmeister. She said they were secretly married in 2009. Stern shot thousands of pictures of Monroe at the Bel Air Hotel in Los Angeles in 1962 for Vogue magazine, for just weeks before her drug overdose death. The images were published in 2 books in 1982 and 2000. I am Jennifer Moots with your entertainment this week.
And now we'll go to Angela Miles with your first business brief.
This is the first business brief for Wednesday, July 3rd. I'm Angela Miles. Large company owners will get an extra year to prepare for so-called Obamacare. The Treasury Department says we have heard concerns about the complexity of the requirements and the need for more time to implement them effectively. Americans bought cars and trucks last month at a pace not seen since before the Great Recession. During June, GM sales rose 6.5% and Ford up 13.4%. Chrysler sales jumped 8% and Toyota's up by 10%. It's being called the worst restaurant meal in America. A watchdog group is accusing Long John Silver's of improperly labeling nutritional content. Lab tests revealed Silver's Big Catch meal has an astounding 33 grams of trans fat, 19 grams of saturated fat, and 3,700 milligrams of sodium. The company stands by its data. That's the first business brief. I'm Angela Miles.
Now you want to get out a pen because after the break we are going to have some information for you on events that are going to be going on this weekend. And we also, the heat advisory that is in effect will go until July 4th at 8 p.m.
Yes, and actually right after that, we're going to go to average temperatures. So stay with us because we're going to have your weather with Ian B. Clark.
News 46 weather is brought to you by Healthcare Partners Medical Group, with 5 locations in Pahrump. Local doctors and professional staff providing total care from infancy to seniors. News 46 weather is also brought to you by your local dairy farmers. Dairy products are very important in maintaining a healthy body. For more information, you can visit their website at nevadadairycouncil.org.
Welcome back. Today, partly cloudy skies, a little bit muddy outside because of that fire going on in Carpenter Canyon. You know, you can see that big plume yesterday near Mount Charleston. 111 for your high, winds coming out of the west-southwest at 6, gusts at 10. UV index staying there at 11 extreme, 11% humidity, 5:32 a.m. sunrise, and a record high of 116 degrees in 1943. Looking on to tonight, mostly clear skies, 83 for your low, winds calm, 17% humidity, sunset seems to be just staying at 8:05 p.m., and a record low of 60 degrees in 1943. And what we're going to have there on Independence Day, we're going to have mostly sunny skies, 109 for your high, 82 for your low, so it's going to be hot that day, but that is when the heat advisory ends around 8 o'clock. So when you see your sunset, that's when it's going to happen. Winds coming out of the southwest at 7, gusts at 12, 14% humidity, sunrise, and UV index staying the same. Our 7-day forecast, drop down in temperature there, a gradual drop down in temperature going down to around the low 100 degree range there, 100 degrees sharp on Saturday, around 101 Sunday, and then looking at the lows going from the 80s down to around the mid 70s.
Thank you, Ian. The Movies in the Park will kick off the Independence Day festivities in Petrick Park tonight. The movie Brave will be shown at dusk. The event is alcohol, tobacco, and drug-free. Bring blankets or folding chairs. All other summer movies will be shown at Ian Deutsch Memorial Park.
Tonight, there is a scheduled fireworks display at the Front Sight Firearms Training Facility. The show begins at midnight.
And don't forget, tomorrow morning on Independence Day, there will be a pancake breakfast from 6:30 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. in the Calvada Eye. The parade begins at 9 a.m. in the same location.
And the Liberty Fest will begin at 11 a.m. tomorrow in Petrick Park. The event, sponsored by the Chamber of Commerce, will feature over 30 vendors. There will be 5 different food trucks with everything from barbecue and hot dogs to funnel cakes and snow cakes. The event ends at 9 p.m. That is when the fireworks are set to begin at Petrick Park. The Pahrump Community Pool will be open from noon to 8 p.m. for free swimming as well, compliments of Valley Cruisers.
And Friday morning, the town of Pahrump is holding a special town board meeting in the Calvada Eye. It's concerning the choice of the interim town manager position. The meeting begins at 11 a.m.
On Saturday, July 6th, the Pahrump Nugget will host a summer spectacular beginning at 4 p.m. The fireworks show begins at 9 p.m. in the parking lot.
And once again, news will return on Friday evening. The Independence Day Parade will be shown in its place. Happy holiday, happy birthday to our nation. And that does it for this edition of News 46. It sounds like it's going to be a fun-filled weekend.
Yes.
I'm Rhonda Van Winkle.
And I'm Monique Mitchell.
From all of us here on the Hill, have a great evening, and we'll see you again after the holiday.